Mr. Ben Okoyen has had quite the experience working in government. He was once special assistant to the president on protocol. He also served as a protocol liaison officer to the vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria from 2008 to 2010. He's also taken up a number of positions in the Bayelsa state government. In my conversation with him, he talks about why the consulate has been pretty successful under his leadership. Joining us now is Nigeria's outgoing Consul General to New York, Ambassador Ben Okoyen. Ambassador, thank you for joining me on Diplomatic Channel.
Thank you very much for having me.
How long did you serve as Consul General to New York? It just seemed like a really short time.
I've been here about 3 years now. I assumed duty as the Consul General of Nigeria in New York in June 2018 till date.
Okay, and how would you describe your time there?
So far, my stay has been very, very eventful and engaging. And as we continue to discover new frontiers that are open and for Nigeria and the Nigerians.
Incidentally, I have spoken to some Nigerians who have had the opportunity of visiting the consulate, and there have been no reports of irregularities at the consulate. And to your credit, I should say, what would you attribute this to?
Well, we identified the problems from the beginning when I arrived, and the challenges we see on ground were opportunities for us to serve our nationals even better. Because we engage them, we agree on how we could do certain things, because we constantly consult the same Nigerians we need to serve and the public. So we're very open to Nigerians and the public. So the open door policy allowed Nigerians to walk into the consulate freely and get information or find a solution to their problems. This is part of the reason I feel that because they trust us, they have no reason to fight against us, and there was no need to do that also. We also ensure that the processes we put in place for them to access these services were simplified. And again, we made Nigerians our priority. These are part of the issues that I think made us to succeed the way we have done.
Yeah, and alongside, the praises for the consulate in New York are complaints by some people about the response time from the consulate and the inability to get prompt response on the website real time. They also complain about visa applications the status of visa applications not being updated on the website.
Well, talking about that, nobody is interested in deliberately punishing our nationals while doing our services. Unfortunately, a few Nigerians most times do not want to follow the due process and believe that they can always have their ways at all costs, particularly regarding passport and visa applications. There were also challenges in providing some of these services, I must say, as fast as the way we should have done. But however, things are been improving generally. We are simplifying all of these processes, like I mentioned earlier. And Nigerians also need to understand how things are designed to serve them and be patient to follow these rules. And some of them need to also learn how to look at our website, how the rules are being stated. So once they are able to do all of this, they find out that the things are simple there. Just little patience, they will be able to follow through the processes and they will serve them better.
What do you make of some of the allegations coming from the Atlanta consulate about cases of bribery and a few irregularities happening over there? I think the reports finally got to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, which debunked some of these allegations. But for many of the Nigerians who live there and who have to visit the Atlanta consulate, they did have some genuine concerns about the place.
Well, the Atlanta issue is something that is uncalled for. And the ministry, luckily, Ministry of Foreign Affairs has addressed the issues, especially regarding the restoration of administrative fees, charges, and consular matters. We want to really reassure our nationals that our missions will continue to render quality services, but we want to advise that we continue to follow laid down rules and regulations and guidelines, in providing these services. The missions will always try their best in trying to serve them, but there's no point to, be suspicious of whatever they are doing, particularly when they are genuine doing their services, because the similar problems are occurring in missions because those who are coming for these services believe differently, and they have anxiety, they have reasons to wanting to have their services immediately, and if the services at that particular point in time, it's not possible to handle those what they want. So it tends to cause a lot of friction, which is very, very unnecessary. This is the only way we can serve them if they also understand what is being done for them and follow those processes.
Now, I have heard reports, from people saying they don't know the official website for the consulate. There's still a lot of confusion, especially about where to go. I think where you make the visa applications is different from, where you have to follow up the process and so on. Just for the sake of clarity, could you just explain, what the website is, what you could find on that, and, if there are other links, that people should know about?
Well, the official website of the consulate is www.nigeriahouse.com. Once you link into this website, it depends on what service you are looking for. If it is an immigration service, it takes you straight to the immigration website. There's no confusion there. But most times people prefer to make call, they want to come physically, want to ask what is to be done and all that. They're a little patient going through this website. Things are simplified and clear there. And we have a Twitter handle, Twitter at house_New York. We also have a Facebook page, Nigeria House New York. So all of these things link them to our services, and our information is out there. We are also we have an open door policy, so it's not difficult to find out what is being done.
And now that you're leaving the consulate, ambassador, what kind of legacy do you think you're leaving behind?
Well, I think I'm not in the best position to assess myself, but one thing that I can say is that I and my team of officers have always strived to simplify and deliver improved quality services to Nigerians and non-Nigerians alike. Like I said earlier, we have been very open to Nigerians and in doing our work in New York. Generally, things have improved. We have improved the work environment and upgraded facilities to provide more more comfort to the visitors to the consulate. It is also our desire to continue to make passport and visa application processes as less cumbersome as possible.
Ambassador Okoyen, it's been a pleasure speaking with you, and we intend to follow you on your journey in Cuba, so we'll still be in touch. Thanks again.
Thank you very much.